Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of our Divinity Original Sin Let's Play. Just say we've had a quick discussion whilst we're off, just about kind of the pacing of it. We kind of enjoy what's going on, but we want to make sure that we're doing different things so that people who enjoy different things are seeing different things. So we're going to try and move the story along a bit, hopefully get into some combat, and then we'll carry on with talking to all different people, looking around, because this town is huge and we could spend hours and hours of footage here just going around and enjoying every little aspect of it, but we're going to try and just mix it up a bit, and hopefully later on we'll come back and see other bits. So that's the aim. But yeah, so we've moved into another room, and whilst we couldn't see anything, there was apparently other things going along, weren't there, Akamain?
Yeah, so I was making use of the situation of you distracting that good fellow.
Innocently, I'm going to add, innocently distracting.
I managed to steal a painting, a few plates.
What are you going to do with plates, and where have you put the painting? You've got like nothing on you.
Come on, look, pack mule. I can carry anything, mate. So essentially, what's happened is while talking, I was sneaking around stealing stuff. Saw a door that didn't have the red icon, so I thought, oh, I'm cool to go in here.
Which it still doesn't for me. There's no red icon. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Walked in, and this woman was extremely abusive. So she's gone ahead and said, "Excuse me, this is a private sick room. Who in the name of Seven do you think you are, barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant."
Wow,
and,
that was a bit moody.
What I'm going to say to her is, tell me about yourself.
So she's been a bit shoo. Tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, she is sorry.
Oh, sorry, I am sorry. It's this task, I feel my very being is unravelling at its most tenuous seams.
Bloody hell.
Very deep, very deep. I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and two direly wounded men who need it.
I read that directly like 5 times before I saw it said direly.
And this is why I'm reading it, like, pro. Okay, I've been racking my brain trying to figure the best method to settle this grave situation.
Oh, we're not going to throw him in a grave, are we? Oh, God. That's what the grave outside was for.
Possibly. But perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter.
Us. Yes.
Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I. I see where this is going.
I'll take my leave.
Yeah, okay, see you later, mate. Should we ask about them, or should we just go...
Tell me more about the patients. I want to find out, because it sounds like we have to choose between life and death between them, so I want to learn a little bit about them.
Okay, I'm already on the side of Boris, just because I'm a huge Boris Johnson fan, so...
Oh, right, so you don't know which one Boris is, but just because. Okay.
No. Okay, one of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes, plagued by the undead, a young man but excellent in the matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is.
Sorry.
Look, you dirty minds are bad, okay?
It's also brutal. It's like, he got clocked in the face.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, he's not going to be lying in a bed dying for no reason. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead but not quite so, and brought him here straight away. Let's find out about Stephen. You can go through this one.
Quite the venerable staple of Cecile, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less. Nearly everyone in Cecile is familiar with Grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family. I'm ready to make a decision.
Yeah. I see.
See, the thing is, you want Boris, but I kind of want Boris as well because he's young. Tough. No, if we agree, we agree. It's going to happen every now and again.
Yeah. Okay.
So you said.
I said Boris, but the reason I'm actually going for Boris is because he was fighting orcs.
Alright. Okay.
The other guy got hit in the face by a bit of wood.
So he wasn't looking where he was going, he had some timber in the face. The other guy was actually at war with someone, having a fight. He was fighting for his life, and he came out. The orc obviously died, so he obviously won the battle. Because he's here, so they've walked in like...
Well, I guess so, either that or it was a lovely orc,
Not like before. A love potion. I think... Stephen's wife, grandchildren. Nah, forget it. Boris deserves to experience all the pleasance of life that Stephen's already enjoyed. Yep. We agree. God's sake, what's going to happen? Oh, I think I just pressed a button there.
I'm glad. Okay, so Boris it is. Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man, but my heart breaks for the other.
Well, we have to choose, so it's the way
Yeah.
things go. Didn't we just get something like I can't get out of the conversation. I think yes. Okay, so
Oh wow, what?
uh, whoops.
What?
I was tripping and you said whoops.
Holy shit!
Why have we?
Stuff's gone down. Loading screens.
But we got some XP and what have you done? So should we have
What have I
chosen
done?
Stephen
We
or
agreed.
what?
This is an agreement we made.
Are we going to? If you've got like a beach sort of one, not a beach, but like okay.
Oh. Oh what?
Is he like Dobby? We're in.
You saved my poor Boris. Okay, so
So this is Zigzags. By the quill that lasts 1 billion words. What's this? What are you doing here? Where the very stars come to die. Who are you and where have you come from? Well, I'm all pleasant, so we are source hunters from the realm of... Should we just check trade? Is there anything actually interest? No, there's nothing at all. We are source hunters from the realm of Revelin. Are you indeed? Then let me tell you, hunters of the source, that you have strayed far, far from home, far in space and far in time. How? I wonder. All we did was to approach a strange stone. It shone with a blinding light, then whirled us away.
I did see that stone. Right,
Yeah.
there was a pile of blood drops, and then on
Okay.
top of it a stone. So I don't know if that's relevant in terms of blood to stone or whatever.
Well, she like did the stone on the people, and then it kind of fell to the floor. And yeah, you should finish off speaking because I'm doing the Megano part, so you can. Oh, look, it's really
Okay.
big.
A stone, you say? Could it be? Could I have been right all along? This stone, what is it? Was it bright and beauteous as diamond, but did it glow softly deep down in its heart, as if a soul dwelled within?
Can I not just say I don't know? I wasn't really looking. I was checking my XP bar because that's really what happened. But okay, I'd say it's a fairly accurate description.
Starstone? It
Starstone.
must be. For centuries it slept, this bounty of the heavens, but now it is walking and has brought its awakeners here.
It's also waking, but yep,
What?
it's waking, not walking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's walking
All was
towards us.
dark.
Can I say,
and
have you seen
all
his
was
ears? Look at his ears.
I'm trying to be descriptive.
Look at his
and
ears.
Brilliant linguist here.
I apologise.
and You're
Sorry, Zig-
interrupting me
sorry,
with the
Zigzags.
wobbling of bloody Dobby's ears.
Do continue, Zigzags. I apologise for interrupting.
Okay. All was dark and all was still, as it has always been and always would be. Or so I thought, so I feared. But then runes around me began to shimmer, shine and dance like fair-winged fairies roused from slumber. I do love the speech in this. Starstone, could it be the key after all? And you its wielder. Things of light, to unlock things of darkness, led us to realms forbidden where salvation may yet be found.
God, this isn't even the main quest, is it? It's just some
No.
random room we found.
Yeah, yeah.
You were seeing some paintings, and now we're here. It would be great if you'd start.
Started from the bottom now I'm here.
It would be great if you'd start making sense right about now.
Oh, I've been making sense all along, my friend, though I didn't even see it. Okay. See? See? That is what you must do. Approach the looking lens and behold, if you dare, the darkness before which even the cosmic shadows flee in terror.
No, I think that imp may be quite mad.
Then we had better reason and have a look through the looking lens.
I prefer my voice to yours. Mine's more a little bit strange. What's all these books?
I'm sorry that I'm actually,
It's a vile rack.
relatively good at reading.
I mean, your character voice, she sounds like a very normal person.
Yeah, I went for actual warrior voice.
Oh, okay. But my guy sounds all.
Yeah, I think it's just the manly deepness that makes him sound a bit more epic. Oh,
I'm sending you a vial rack, which basically looks like a vial.
I've just taken loads of vials. There doesn't seem much else interesting here, so
He said, "Look in the." Oh, okay. Okay, I've just zoomed. Yep, zoomed out.
this massive
That's
thing
the
in the
looking
middle.
at. I was zoomed in. I couldn't see it.
Oh wow!
Oh, I clicked it as well. Okay.
Oh, bloody hell, that was a bit bright.
Oh, he's talked to him. The portals become active. Fantastic. Astounding. Onward we should go. Oh, it's a hand. Oh, do we want to go here?
Oh, okay.
Look at the way he walks.
Where in the
Oh,
world
what
are
lad,
we?
he's got
We are
swag.
not on the world at all.
All the ladies love him. He's got purpose, hasn't he? Jesus.
Okay, so I remember seeing something like this before.
Yeah.
I have a I have a feeling that this means something. I did see something like this before, but never got any kind of reaction out of it.
Well, this thing in front of us.
Yeah. So look at the 4 panels on it.
Yeah.
They've all got different symbols on, right?
Oh, if you hold down middle mouse button, by the way, you can move your mouse around, screen around.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
I just did it by accident. So that's like Earth in the middle, fire to the right, wind and water.
Yeah. So then you've got four kind of like vases here. 2 with a blue top, 2 with a red top. So I assume earth and fire would be red.
Oh.
Water and air would be blue.
Oh, I think the big one's earth. Small one's, was it fire?
But this is the thing. I saw it before and it didn't really give me any reaction, like we're seeing now. But this feels like it should be something.
There's a pitch path by path blocked. Ah, they're all empty. Maybe you're supposed to fill them with water and whatever before it works. Oh no! Wait! Look, come over. Look. This one's all fire. There's like a fire path. This is like an earth green path.
Ah, so it's
Inactive
probably
portal.
more likely something later.
So this is another
on.
place that leads onto something else, which leads onto something else, which is, oh my god, this game.
So there's a likelihood that we'll go through those and
Yeah.
we'll find something
This
that
is
needs
ice
to be
over here.
either put onto the platform or put into a vase that gets
Yeah.
put onto the platform.
This is like all thundery, ice, so air,
Okay,
water.
I see.
Right.
And I have a feeling that this probably wouldn't even be a part of the story either. From the way the game's gone, there's quite a lot of like.
There's an inactive portal over here as well.
Oh, there's a chest.
Ooh.
And oh, hello. I am the. Why don't you go for it? Go for it.
I
I've
am
been
the
zigzagged.
last. Yeah, he was exact. I am the last. Oh, there's all stuff on the right hand side as well. Sorry, I am the last chest. The last chest. The last chest. Okay. If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you to prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each you'll discover how to open me. So there's 4 realms in our world,
I guess that's those ones, the elemental ones.
but there's 2 here as well. There's like one this side and one the other side.
Ah, but yeah, if you come down here, though, like as we came in, I saw there's 2 paths at the start, and I saw hands at the start of each one, so I
Yeah.
assume there's more going up.
Oh god, there really is. There's loads of them. There's
So we. But this is what I'm
There's
saying.
loads of them.
isn't it? Look, there's
4 here.
and look, there's
3 here.
inactive portal, and then you go up
2
here.
there. And then there's stuff up here as well, which just keeps going. Oh, there's a tree up here.
So we've got 4 more, and then yeah,
To the first garden.
It's a tree to the first garden.
Oh my goodness. Okay, right. Let's regroup. We just
So,
admit
I'm
there's 20
yeah.
hours down that way.
So I'm assuming that this is going to be a hub. It's gonna be
This looks
kind
like
of
portals open up and we get to go to. So yeah, the
Yes.
world we were just in is one of others.
So I assume this way is relatively simple. You carry on. I'll just explore. I'll let you know if there's any differences this way than there is the other. Okay, so there's only 3 portals this side, but no special one like a tree or anything. But so an extra 3 portals. 4
So
on that.
there's-
Was it 4 on
I
that
think it's
side?
3 on
and
that
then
side. So
3?
there's 6. There's 2 nearby. There's 8. There's 8 portals. 4 elemental portals. 1 that says to the first garden. And have you found like a second garden?
No, there
Okay.
was literally just 3 hands that way, and then there's obviously a hand up there, and another hand here. So that's a lot of stuff. And considering how much we've done in the first town at least, and we only went into like 2 buildings, and that town was huge. So,
So, ladies and gentlemen, this game is huge. I hope you're aware of that. But it's all
prepare
good.
for episode 180.
Come and listen to me over here, because this guy's got zigzags talking again. He's got some words that I want you to say. I'll be the lady that's behind him, the Weaver of Time.
Okay, so I've tried every imaginable tongue, from Dwarfwegian to Lizardese, but this woman simply won't budge. Maybe she just doesn't like the look of a refined, impish face like mine. Perhaps you'll have better luck, but do please report back what you find, Source Hunter.
Okay.
Bye for now. My name is Bane.
My name is... I can't do Bane. I'm not going to try. The Weaver of Time. Okay, a young woman is ceaselessly weaving a seemingly... Oh my goodness. Right.
Would you like me to read?
I'll try this one more time. A young woman is ceaselessly weaving a seemingly boundless tapestry with the delicate grace of a harpist plucking at her instrument strings. She takes no notice of anything but her endless occupation. Who are you, madam? At first, it seems this taciturn woman will continue to ignore your presence, but then she suddenly glances at you and her eyes go wide with surprise and wonder. If she starts talking, you can go for it. Her lips move ever so slightly, and when she speaks, her voice appears to reach you from an untold distance. Whispers wrestled from oblivion.
Good start.
It's like learning to read. 1, 2, 3. You're doing well so far.
Time.
Good job.
The Weaver of Time.
Oh wow. Okay.
In the ethereal treads of eternity do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions. The drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, all of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault.
She's got some steady hands.
It's got to be pretty impressive. Except, it seems, you. Hey?
Do you mean to tell me that I'm not at all featured on the canvas of time? I mean, I'm literally asking this myself. I'm not on the canvas of time.
I was under the impression we were the main characters in the
We're
game.
right here. We were standing in front of her.
Clearly we are nothing. I do not mean to, but it's the only thing I can do. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time.
Just to say there are two of us here, though, so yeah.
But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
How can I redeem time if, as you say, I am not even part of it? Good question.
Is it like a tax rebate?
Yeah.
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time.
Sweet.
Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know then that no longer I did weave. I sat here at the precipice of ages, and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations.
Shit, son.
I really do like the...
There must, how many do you think there were, though, that actually wrote this stuff down? Because you could have had one person doing all this, and yet they've all got the same kind of massively elaborate way of speaking.
They must have hired, like, a
professional
proper novelist or something.
It would be a novelist, I guess, yeah.
The wording is brilliant. It's very well done. But suddenly there was you who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars, they place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, you are creating time.
So we've given the stone that we used on that guy energy by using it, I guess. And
so does that mean that she originally was using that stone for healing, and because it was just her, that was the good use of it? But when we were there, that gave it the power that allowed
the stone
to do this.
It uses it's whatever other people want to use it for, it can be used for, I guess. And because we are actually people that have power inside of us, we give it the power. Yeah.
I assume so. These starstones, please seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone.
Oh, right, so we want the void to devour itself as opposed to devouring us. Right, yeah. That makes. I was wondering what that meant there.
I guess. I assume this area is kind of like the void or something.
Oh, okay. So she's in the void, but I guess those portals to the side, we'll have to go and get starstones from each of those.
Yeah, so I assume the stones are kind of like the link between here and the living world.
Yeah. Right, there's many things to ask her. Do we need to... I don't feel like us... actually, yeah, I was thinking if we ask stuff, does it necessarily increase like the journal, but some of the things have been doing so. So, we'll go through. Who are you really?
I am the Weaver of Time, and as I've told you, though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb to be. I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know.
I feel like I'm at university and we just asked the professor a question.
Am I
You
the
seem like going,
beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell.
Okay, why is the star so important, and why does it react to me and my colleague alone? Do you want me to keep speak? Do you want me to speak, or are you okay?
Yeah, go for it. Like, I mean, I'm half cut, but you know,
Okay.
I do quite like reading these things. But I'll give you the chance.
Alas, I just want to wear your voice out. Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and the Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry as yet. A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though, for the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined.
Quite glad that you got inscrutability, though. I
And
think
yeah.
on a first attempt I would be quite...
And yet stones I had an issue with. Starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No, they will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old. You called this place the precipice of ages. Is that what it is? No more, no less? That in itself is a lot, aye, more than most realms can claim. But no, the precipice of ages is not the be-all and end-all of this curious plane. What it is, but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the Starstones will tell. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends.
It feels kind of like... It does really feel like we're reading just a very well-written book that
And the
just
game's
happens
been
to have a
attached to it,
game
yeah.
around it, yeah. It's quite nice.
I resided in another realm altogether, but ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable, a thankless task that you may yet free me from forever. I love how she's never spoken before, and yet she comes out of all this when she does speak.
Suddenly
Obviously, she
she's
thinks
one of
us.
the most articulate people there's ever been when she doesn't speak.
Do you think at the end she's going to say, bye?
Alright.
Why do you talk to me but not the imp historian? I do not usually talk. Come to think of it, when I addressed you, it was the first time my voice is ever invoked.
Oh, what?
I have no need of conversation, like I have no need of air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time, and time is running out unless you remedy its declivity.
I think you should give her some loving.
Yeah.
Teach her the way of affection. Man.
Mm-hmm. Although she's not really got time for that. Her hands are kind of busy, aren't they, on the tapestry? Although we've been speaking to her for like 5 minutes now. All the people who've been born and died have just not been listed now. Sorry, mate. You I talk to, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
Let me
take
know
my
if
leave.
you want me to carry on. But...
That's it.
Oh, brilliant!
The plot thickens.
The weaver's tale.
The plot thickens.
Tell the imp. You can tell the imp.
I've-
Actually, I'll tell the imp.
I've given-
Because you're zigzags, aren't you? There you go.
Oh, I'm not getting anything. This is a new conversation. I need to leave this one apparently and join the new one.
Oh,
okay,
sorry.
you looked through the looking lens. You saw. Terrifying, isn't it? So much to see, so much to discover, and so little time to do it in.
I know a bad omen when I see one, and that one takes the cake.
Oh, were that it was only the cake that it took. That was difficult.
Wow. Were that it was only the cake that it took. I mean, that is correct English, but wow.
Oh, that's more than correct English. That's beyond
Bloody
anything
hell.
that is correct English nowadays. No, tea time would be the same, but at least tea time would still come around. This more of darkness, it consumes time itself. Yes, Starstone Starter, you have just witnessed the end of all, the maelstrom that like a carrion eater is devouring the carcass of creation. Space and time have lost all meaning, for they are falling prey to the void, and in the void there is no existence.
A bleak prospect indeed, and yet you do not seem to despair.
I did despair, for the longest of times I did. Aeons upon aeons I've travelled through the reaches of time, through the rifts that lead to worlds unimaginable, hoping to find something, anything, that could put a stop to the maelstrom. That is how I found this place, and I knew that it was here that the answers must be hidden. It teems with mystery undiscovered, with power that is limitless, yet out of reach. Until you came along, the ones who can tame Starstone.
I don't even feel like we did tame it. We just sort of happened. I didn't remember actually even picking
I
it up.
stole a load of stuff from a house. We decided that one guy was better off living than the other. Suddenly, oh yeah, we're here and saving the universe.
You went in that room. You were in that room because you were looking for more stuff to steal.
Yeah, I only went in there to steal shit.
And I only went in there because the cow told me not to.
And a good thing to point out is that this had nothing to do with the story quest that we were given.
Yeah.
We
So
stumbled across
because of the cow, or because I can talk to cows.
Yeah, so
Once we're done here, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the story. But yeah,
Pet Pal OP. You have drowned my despair, you whom I believe can end the end of time.
And we've cheered Nimp up, and we've got a Weaver of Time to start speaking.
And obviously miss out on recording the deaths of millions of people.
Yes. I met with the Weaver of Time. She talked to me because we were supposed to tell him that we did it. So yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay. Wondrous. Oh, wondrous indeed. At least she's willing to speak to someone around here. So what did she say?
I should look for Starstones, for they renew and revitalise time.
I knew it. As surely as Zix comes before Zax. I knew it. Then that should your mission be, my friend. Oh, I beseech you. Let that be your mission, to trace Starstone, wherever it may lead you. Together we'll try to unfold the depths of this dimension and thereby try to save all and everything from annihilation. Here, take this runestone and this precious little pyramid. Gifts are they from me to you. The rune will bring you back and forth from Rivellon whenever you decide the moment is opportune, and the pyramid, it has a twin. Find it and you will see just how handy these twins can be.
Oh, we've got like
He's
a quest
quite
upon a
poetic,
quest
isn't
upon a quest upon a quest.
he? Yeah, but he's quite poetic.
Yeah.
It's,
So, okay, so
there was a plentiful amount of rhyming in there.
we've got a runestone to bring us back to. This isn't Rivellon, is it? The other place is Rivellon, the place we were just in.
Yes, the other one is Rivellon.
And they've got a pyramid which needs to find its twin for because something happened. Okay.
But it does say the rune will bring you back and forth, so I assume that we can travel via the stone from here to Rivellon on kind of like a whenever we want basis, I assume.
Okay. I think it's time you tell me who you are, Sir Imp.
But of course, I'm Zixax, the imp historian tasked by the gods to write the history of all creation.
Can I say that means there are gods in the game? Or, yeah.
Which, as much as like, you know, I'm not religious, but in games, gods generally add a better dimension.
Yeah, no, what I mean is we might actually face them.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
That's
see
what
it.
I'm worried about. As soon as I just saw the word God, I'm thinking, oh god, that's going to be like level 100. We're going to be killing things. Okay.
Sometimes. Faithfully I fulfilled my task and would have done so perpetually until one day I saw that time will end. Impossible, I thought. Inconceivable. For the gods had told me that their work was infinite both in date and in distance. But my eyes did not deceive me when the maelstrom I beheld. Time would end, I would end, all would end.
It's amazing.
No, I cried, never. I shall save time if it's the last thing I do. So far my efforts have been in vain, but you, as the saying goes, are the hope that springs eternal.
Okay, Starstone's the end of time. Us source hunters, how about you connect the dots for me?
To claim I can piece the puzzle together would, at this stage, be premature and insincere, but let me summarise the facts as clearly as I can see them.
I think this will help us to sort of go forwards. Find exactly what's
I
needed.
hope so. There's a lot of text being thrown out here. Here we are, in a fragmented slither of space, which happens to be the only spot in all the universe where one may directly observe the void maelstrom. A portal flanks the looking lens, but until now it was inert. The
Right.
runestones that adorn it are special,
Okay.
which lead me to believe that they were somehow linked to the Starstone. Starstone, though, always remained as useless as a pebble, dead rock of no consequence. Its secrets remained off limits to me.
I consider myself to be quite an intelligent person, really, and this is even getting me a bit confused. And the words being used are amazing. This is, I love it.
I'm extremely impressed. Like,
I'm impressed every
feels
time
like
you
I'm
finish
in
a paragraph. I'm like, yeah, good on you, good job, son. Because this is tough stuff, and it's bloody well written.
Well, this is the problem, is, as the viewers may well have noticed, I'm not the most articulate, I can't even say the word.
Perfect.
Articulate person out there. I have a very Swindonian accent. I'm quite farmery, but
You're hitting the words, though.
what?
Apart from the 4-letter ones.
Yeah. I try to avoid 4 letters. You know, bad for your health. You, however, make the souls inside the Starstone spring to life, and thereby you are activating portals to new, previously forbidden areas in this strange dimension. I do not know where they lead, but I am convinced they will steer toward a solution, the continuance of time.
God, what a word. Okay, last one. How did you get here, and what is here?
Well, you see, on one of my travels I found a runestone in the deep demonic dungeons that hide from daylight far beneath the surface of horror-haunted Nemesis, a plane of frightful perversions.
Okay, so one of the planes is called Nemesis. I'm just trying to hopefully remember these things in case it's needed for later.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I read the rune and it brought me here, this sad little realm that is no more than a morsel at the edge of all-consuming abyss. Ever since it has been a place where I found shelter, a home even, though it shares its dominion with a terror of terrors that is the void.
Wow.
So there you have it, the homestead of the Shelter Plain, at the end of time. Welcome be, my friend, welcome be.
He shows how hideously horrible it was, and it's like, yeah, welcome. I'll take my leave. Alright, you've received a runestone that allows you to quick travel. Use the Homestead travel button on the right side of the screen under the mini-map. So I'm going to use that. It says use it, so I'll use it. Oh, okay, so you go to the waypoints.
Okay, where's...
Right hand side under the mini-map?
Rift travel, is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Oh, so we can just go to waypoints.
All the
we've seen
waypoints.
Before.
Brilliant. So I think we're done in this section here. So I'm going to end the episode here, and then I think in the next one we're going to start heading towards the story, back on track, get shit done.
Sorry for the excessive amounts of reading, but
to be fair, if this is a side story, it's fantastic.
As I've already said, I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I mean, it feels like you're in a novel. Like it gives me a kind of feeling of old Final Fantasy games.
Yes,
and things like that,
definitely.
where you were a part of a huge story.
Yeah.
This feels like you have more play. It's more of a play that you could kind of step up on stage and have interaction with.
It's incredibly well written. I didn't realise it was. I knew before I started playing the game that they said that these sorts of games are brilliant in that sense, the old ones they came up before, but I'd never played them before, so I wasn't really aware of that, and so I left it a bit thinking it'd been too hyped up. But wow, I'm glad I started playing it.
Thoroughly impressed already. See, why can't I speak normally, but I can read?
Who knows?
Read this crap. Like
I'm the same. I'm personally better at reading than I am actually at speaking. But yeah, we'll wrap this up here, and then when we're back in, we'll go straight for the story, and we will crack on and hopefully get to some action. But to be fair, I think this is brilliant as well. So yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.